So I don't really tend to make a lot of interest cycle predictions. I have obviously targets and where I think things could head by the end of this market cycle. But right now, everything's looking too perfect. And I have a prediction about where Shiba Inu price is headed this week that I think everybody needs to be paying attention to. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So we've had quite a bit of excitement lately when it comes to Shiba Inu. This trend is very strong. It's got a lot of momentum working its way to the upside. Right now, we're again fighting against that 4019. We're trying to get to the top of our break box here, that 4020. And then we kind of float up into no man's land. And BTC is showing all the signs of wanting to go on a run here. Ethereum is showing all the signs of wanting to go on a run, right? BTC obviously got all the way up into the mid 69K range yesterday. That was very surprising to see. Ethereum showing a lot of momentum as well. It actually got all the way up to 2770, I believe, yesterday. So we're in very much a different momentum time than we were like a week ago or 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. We're seeing the complete reversal take place. And what I'm expecting that we're going to see this week is a lot more of that same thing we saw last week. A lot of institutional money buying. I think that now that institutional money had such a large week last week of almost $2 billion added to their portfolios, it wouldn't surprise me that the retail capitulation that we saw last week, people unloading their positions, anticipating drops, if they tend to play things a little closer to the vest this week. All right. And what that means is less selling pressure across the market. These moves to the upside become just a little bit easier. And this is again where that momentum for Shiba Inu can carry price a little higher. Now I'll get to my projection here in just a moment. Now, there are analysts saying that Shib may move to 40326 sooner than expected. This is coming from an analyst 4, and he's implying that the 1 week charts is showing a lot of, again, this momentum like we're talking about to create a surge past 4032 that would enter a 71% move to the upside. I mean, I don't think he said when exactly he's expecting this to take place. He's just saying sooner than expected, kind of being vague here. But what I have to say and what my projection is I would not be surprised if Shiba Inu made a 20% move this week. Now, this isn't financial advice. This isn't a guarantee or anything like that. I'm talking right from this point that we're at right now, 401877. So 20% move would actually put us somewhere up in this 40225 range. If we see a lot of these same things again, Shib is showing all the signs of being ready to run, being ready to have this breakout. And frankly, we have a couple resistance levels along the way here. We're not fighting any of our moving averages, which is a great sign for Shiba Inu. We've already tested these resistances up here at 4019 several times. We've breached it once, and we just haven't had that overall momentum carry from the market through the course of the weekend, and it's okay. All right, we don't need to get it all at once. I'm not saying this is going to be a 20% move in one wick. This may be something that carries out over the course of the week. We may have corrections over the course of the week as well. But now that there's this resounding positive sentiment in the market, I know some people are still negative, but we can see it from, for example, the fear greed index. We can see it from inflows from whales. I mean, basically any metric you look at right now is showing positivity. And I tend to get a little more hesitant when it comes to that, but we haven't had a good enough of a week with positive sentiment, I think, for us to go on some retracements here. All right. It could be wrong. Maybe we don't do anything this week. Maybe it's just overall a big pile of crap. But again, we're in that time now where things start to get a bit more exciting, where BTC starts to take a little bit more ground, where you start to see it, frankly, push towards its all-time high. That normally doesn't happen until like the very end of the year or start of the next year, but we're doing something different than what we've done in the past. And that means that the inside or the flow of outside capital into the space is going to be a little bit unpredictable. I mean, maybe it's this week, maybe it's next week, maybe it's not till next year, who knows? But when these things start hitting, the snowball is going to roll really fast. Shib is going to be set to make some very big moves in, again, like even this other analyst said, a not so far of a timeline in the future. So that's kind of my projection as we get into this week. We'll see what happens. I'm filming this at about 6:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time. Shib, I think, is going to surprise a lot of people this week. So appreciate you guys. Let me know your thoughts below. What do you think Shib is going to do over the course of this week? But have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.